What is up, everybody? I'm Novo coming at you with another one. The Bitcoin dump. It's here. Everyone is scared. Blood in the streets. This is the moment we were waiting for, isn't it? We got death crosses of the 21, the 34, the 50, off the 111, and we came all the way down below the 200 moving average. So technically, price under the 200 starts a bear market, doesn't it? And if we go back in time, let's look at BLX, which is a day behind, but it's the entire history, right? So this was a capitulation dump, and I have a feeling that's similar to where we are here. But if we keep looking left, when price is below the 200, we're going to test the 111, and if we fail, we come back down, and then this may be the bear market and the consolidation, right? I don't think that this is coming. I still think we're on this run, and the shakeout was the mother of all shakeouts because we were looking at these two pops when the 111 and the SMA2 did the old crossage here, and when the where was it? Right about here. The start was when the 111 crossed the 350-day average. So the 111 average crosses from under to over. So the shorter time frame is faster gaining than the longer time frame. And we started this monster run. And I believe, is it the 1618? Bear with me. Yeah, right about here, where the 111 crossed the 1618 is where we started to figure out we're getting ready to do some moves, right? And if we go back to where we are today, there's the 111 crossing the 1618, and we got these two big moves, a little bit of crunch happening here, and then the 111 crosses the 350-day, or the SMA2, the 350-day average times 2, right? So there's the 350. This is the channel times that price times 2, and that's where we got our top. And we were expecting some sort of correction or pullback. Now, I think this is the mid top. I've said in previous videos that we could be doing a double of the, let's go automatic here for a second. We could be doing the double of 2013 here, plus an inclusion of this cycle here, right? Because Bitcoin is maturing, and it's usually going to echo what it's done in the past. But the fact that we're not really at the top we were expecting based on the calculation of the 111 and the 1618 cross, that usually says that this happens 90% down from the ultimate top before we go into crypto winter. And this dump, I think, is because, well, we got to scare people. And if everyone is expecting a pullback, it's got to be a bloody nose. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people are leaving the market, leaving their Bitcoin that they lost, and moving on. And that's what the elites wanted you to do. They want you to take your licks and keep walking. So, what are we expecting here? Now that we pretty much hit our mark, if we go to the weekly, we were looking at Bitcoin was going to test the 21. And judging by the way things were going, I was thinking the 34, but we plunged all the way down. Like, this was fast. And I said that it would be fast and violent, right? It went well below the 50, pretty violent. It was like 50%, I think, from the top. Yeah, 53%. Two scenarios are going to happen. The elastic is going to bounce back, at which point we start our super cycle. I don't think that's going to happen. Or we're going to start our consolidation. And if you look at, say, monthly, we'll go auto again. Right, the midpoint right here. What is this? One. So we followed by 1, 2, 3 months of consolidation. Technically, you could say 5, right? Because we kind of didn't really break this price level. Over here is right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we can say 5 because that's roughly there. And where are we right now? We are, I guess we could say 2 months in. So we got 3 more months. May, June, July, August. So perhaps end of July, the final rip is going to happen into November. And let's see, September, October. No, that was, yeah. September was the last drop. And then October, it ripped. And then November was the final leg up. And it was violent. In fact, it made those scary pullbacks look like nothing, right? And usually, I think it's around 100%er after we break structure. Like that's roughly the price we hung at. Oh, let's make that 700%. Where's the consolidation on this bad boy? Right about here? No. Where are you? About there? I think it's around here. 500%. Well, we're getting down. So it could be that maybe this will be a 400%er. We'll have to wait and see. Anyways, RSI is still like technically above halfway. So we're waiting to see if we see the bounce. I think we got to drag more people out. This has got to go on for a few months. We got to hear people saying, Bitcoin is dead. It's a piece of garbage, blah, 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 while the other guys are slowly accumulating. So right now, there's still hope. There's a lot of fear, but there's still hope. And we need to kill that hope so that we can continue on. Not everybody can be a winner, right? 99% have to lose. And this was the first shock. So what's going to happen? Are we going to elastic band our way all the way back up and move up? No, it's got to consolidate sideways. And if it's going to consolidate sideways, when we go to daily, we got to start looking at points where we're going to turn and fail, right? We went all the way down. We found support based on this section right here. We were actually looking right about, this was kind of the zone that we were thinking that we were going to test. We did test. We met the goal, but it dipped down below. I seriously doubt anybody grabbed this. A lot of exchanges were closed, but it doesn't matter. It's confirming that, we had to do that shakeout and scare people off. Take out some killer stops all the way down, blah, blah, blah. So now we're going to bounce up. Well, where is our resistive points now? Now we got to watch for turns so that we do lower lows, God forbid. This point right here is right around the 200 EMA. That's kind of scary, no? And this section here, we have resistance, right? Kind of had support, then we broke down, and then we had resistance, support, resistance. This is kind of, we could argue, almost support. That was support. We broke down. Now that's going to be resistance. So let's just change that to red for a second. So if price is going to bounce up, like maybe, I don't know, takes a week or so, odds are we're going to have trouble either breaking this or breaking that. I think we'll try to break above this, and these moving averages are going to come over like so. And I think we're going to find resistance right there. And what does that mean? It's going to scare a lot of people, because then they'll start drawing their trend lines like so. And they're going to go, oh my God, you know what's going to happen? We're going to go down here, and then we're going to hit that, and we're going to continue down. So if everyone is thinking that, then we are likely, sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but we're likely going to test something a little lower. Like, if you ever thought you would hit 20 grand, let's look left. That would have been the ultimate resistance point, right? So maybe this is going to be the ultimate support level. Now, I'm not going to say that that's what's going to happen, but I think what we're going to do is, we might test this, or this might grind down, bounce, and then go up, and then maybe down. But have we ever had a 80% pullback? Of course we have. And what is this? That's only like 68, 69%. Totally doable in about 45 to 90 days. And we've got lots of time to consolidate. So we could actually start forming a monster bear flag. That looks a little weird because of auto. Let me get rid of that for a sec. Clone this again. Clone. It still looks weird. Anyway, you get the drift. I think what we're going to be seeing is a potential flag forming here. So we may have a lower high heading to a final lower low. It won't be a straight line. It'll be like, grindy and very indecisive and throw people off. But I have a feeling that's what we're going to see. We're going to see one more lower low to scare people off over this time, at which point we'll start that consolidation again. And then once we break up above this, we'll come back down, test support, and then it's rocket ship to the moon. Many people are saying 100, some are saying 120. The 1618 cross is saying around 180, 160 to 180. So based on this indication, about 90% down is where this cross is. If you haven't seen that on previous videos, we'll zoom in and we'll reverse this to the top and then down to the 1618 and 111 cross, about 90%, right? And if we go over here, oops, that was supposed to be right there, I believe. There is the top. And we go down to the 1618 cross, and we have to stretch this out because my eyes don't work very well. And that's right about there. 87, almost 90%. Are you seeing the pattern? Can't remember if it's right about here. 1618, 91%. It's astounding. And if we do this, and there's not enough info for us to calculate the 1618, but let's say 90%, maybe right about there. And the 1618 is right here. And it would have crossed at about 90%. And that's why I say it's, 3.5 times accurate. Within 90, within 90, within 90, within 90, within 90. I think that's where we might be going. Now, because of this price level, we're talking hundreds of thousands, like 1% of 180,000. It's quite a lot. Um, let's go from here. So 90-ish would be around 208, right? 85 would be around 140. It's very difficult to zoom right in, but I find 85 to 88 would be a nice number to play with. So, and that's why I'm thinking maybe 150 to 180, but we'll stick with 160 to 180, but roughly about there. So when you start seeing 150 or even 120, the thought of taking profit will make you feel greedy and make you not want to always be taking profits, because you can grab a dip with a profit, right? Anyway, very messy. We got a potential bull flag and consolidation happening over the next few months. That is what I'm looking at. That is what we were prospecting. We talked about it right after the top. And while everyone is blaming Elon Musk that Bitcoin was going to tank, when did that happen? Like somewhere around here? No, it was this guy, I think, right here. Okay, maybe Elon did that, but we knew this was coming way back here. So this is a language that you have to learn. I get a lot of messages asking me how, what are the resources that they could follow? Where can I point them? Guys, I started this journey 3 years ago. I didn't even know what a candle was. This is a language that you have to learn. The teach a man to fish is very difficult to do with chart reading. It's a language. Everybody learns a language, and everybody learns at their speed. As long as you realize that these colors are an argument. There are people saying that it should be cheaper, and there are people saying that it should be more expensive. Once you realize that this is an emotional battle, you start realizing where 99% of the people are deciding and start betting against them, you'll probably start becoming a little more successful. It's okay to surf the wave with the herd. Don't be the first one in, and don't be the last one out. Trade safe.